Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to another episode by Digital Titans. My name is Casey. So I'm back full and functional and yet again with another set of new episodes that you would really enjoy as far as digital marketing is concerned. So let's get started with what's new in digital this week. Let's get started. So first things first, I don't know how many of you really enjoyed the vertical video format of Instagram. While it was very fancy, while it was very distraction free, if you may call, without any background, without too much of distraction, but it was a pain to record a video in a horizontal format for YouTube and a vertical format for, let's say, IGTV or Instagram, and then upload it separately. Or if you had a video which is a horizontal video, to edit that, to reformat that to suit your IGTV guidelines was always a big pain point. Now Instagram understands that this is a backdrop and it is stopping people from going ahead and uploading those videos on Instagram. So Instagram is considering letting you upload a horizontal ad format. Now while it is going to be a big game changer, because now you can expect a lot of videos to be uploaded on IGTV because there is no separate format needed anymore. Now what does Instagram gain out of this? Now it gives Instagram a solid base where a lot of inventory will be uploaded, and then they can run ads on these platforms. And Twitter, on the other hand, lets you, all of us understand that Twitter lets us broadcast live videos not so very long ago. Now you can broadcast live videos on Twitter, and you can stream about 3 people on a live video at any point of time. If you start looking at what's happening on Google, now there are a lot of updates that are being updated by Google, because while the Google Marketing Live the event happened, there are so many changes that Google is rolling out. Google has come up with disrupting travel in a big way, where you can have your itinerary planned, you can have your flight booked, you can have your accommodation sorted, all at one place through a URL which is google.com/travel. Now try it. As far as my experience goes, I have seen some good pricing on certain flight tickets, and I tried booking a flight ticket and I was able to get a much better price which is not available on Skyscanner or Kiwi.com, etc. Now google.com/travel is going to be a one-stop shop for all your travel needs. At least that's the end goal. Now YouTube and Google, as far as the ad platforms are concerned, have made so many changes. So let's start looking at what these changes are before we talk about anything else. The new format called Google Discovery Ads are going to be appearing on Google homepage and YouTube homepage on mobile browsers. Now this is going to be one of the biggest updates, and some of the accounts have already reported seeing this feature where you're able to create these Google Discover ads, which means you go to google.com on your mobile browsers and you will see ads on the Google Discover format itself. Now that's a big change that's happening. And YouTube also, the same thing applies, and YouTube is trying to kill live subscriber count or the full subscriber count on videos. Now they're going to abbreviate it and show it as, let's say if you're talking about 100,000 views, now it will just show 100k views or 100k subscribers. They're trying to get away with the live subscriber count because it results in unwanted competition. Now Google is planning to extend shopping through Google Search, Google Images, Google on YouTube. Now it is trying to bring in a wholesome shopping experience where you can start buying products from Google Search and on YouTube and on Google Images also. Apart from that, YouTube is coming up with a new tool which is called as the bumper ad tool, or it's called as the YouTube bumper ad tool, where from your existing video, YouTube, using the machine learning algorithms, will be able to take those snippets which really matter, and it's going to come up with a 6-second video bumper ad for your YouTube inventory. It is not yet out completely. It is not even in beta. It is still in the alpha testing. So once that's done, we can start expecting to look at a lot of other things. So YouTube is going aggressive on making a lot of changes to its video ad functionality. Okay, Google is planning to get away with 2 bidding options, which is target your search page location, or the target position ad bidding strategy is going to go. Along with that, you'll also not be able to see Google bidding option where you can bid on the basis of your outranking share. So both of these bidding options are going to be sunset, and in those, along with that, you will also see new bidding options being involved or introduced, which is account level conversion tracking or account level conversion measurements is what you will be able to see. As of now, you were only able to see conversion tracking at the campaign level, but going forward you will be able to see conversions across the account, so that you know which, this account have multiple accounts and have them dedicated to specific conversions. Apart from that, if you start looking at what's new with the bidding strategies, you will have something called as seasonality being included, seasonality based bidding, which is, let's assume that all of us know what ad scheduling is, right? So ad scheduling is, if you observe there's a peak hour for your business between 10 a.m. to 1 p.m., for example. Now seasonality bidding option will let you play around with your bids during this hour, which is your peak hour, which you were able to execute that in the past. And you will also have bidding options which enable conversion values, so that you can start bidding where your conversion values are maximum on Google AdWords. Now these are some of the bidding options that you will start seeing very soon. All of us know that there is a tab called Recommendations tab on Google Ads interface. Now what this does is it will suggest you a lot of recommendations based upon your keywords or your bids that would enhance your account performance. Now AdWords is making a lot of changes and including a lot of other recommendations like site links, for example, perhaps including your making some account level changes that could bump up your performance on the ads interface. Now you will see those additional recommendations on Google as well. Talk about Google Maps. Now Google Maps, along with, let's say I have a restaurant and I have a restaurant, and if you typically look at the Google business listing or the Google local listing for my restaurant, it will show the name of my restaurant, the address, the phone number, hours of operation between what time and what time, and probably any other pictures that people have uploaded. Guess what? You can go ahead and start looking at the best dishes from my restaurant going forward. So you will also see a tab which says popular dishes in this restaurant, and then you will see a list of all those or images of those dishes, which is quite an interesting thing. Not just that, Google will also let you order food online from the local business listing. Now let's say if you talk about a restaurant called, let's say Starbucks, not a restaurant but a cafe, let's say Starbucks coffee, which is close by, and from the local listing you could also place an order saying order food or order something from that local listing. Now that functionality is trying to be in place, and it is coming out sooner than we had expected. So I hope these are interesting to you, and I hope to bring many such interesting things to you. In the further sessions to come, I'll probably be able to elaborate on certain tools and certain things which could really help